Hey there, Sagicorn. Welcome to your reading for the month of November 2025. This is going to be a cusp reading for the sign of Sagittarius and Capricorn. So if you were on the cusp of Sagittarius and Capricorn, this should resonate with you today, okay? All right, let's dive right in. I'm going to look at your overall current energy right now. We will then look at the beginning, the middle, and the end of the month of November for you. Afterwards, we will do the Big Bubba Mac portion of the reading, and at the end, we will do the Elemental Empath Oracle card, okay? So let's dive right in and see what Spirit has for you. I've already pre-shuffled the cards, so this should go pretty quickly, assuming I can get the chair right. All right, let's get it. Okay, Sagicorn. It looks like there is possibly a breakup or a separation. This could also be an argument between yourself and like a family member or in a family dynamic. Could be some kind of disunity this month of November, okay? You have the Nine of Pentacles and the reversal. Okay, this is your overall current energy now. I did say for this month of November, so for some of you, you could be dealing with that, but that's not for everyone. This is your current energy. I just got it mixed up. So Nine of Pentacles in the reversal can represent that you're like really pushing yourself really hard right now and being very independent, okay? So this can mean that maybe the Nine of Pentacles reversal represents all work and no play leads to a life of work and wealth and possibly power, but to what end, okay? So this Nine of Pentacles can be you pushing yourself really hard, trying to achieve your goals, trying to get to where you want to be, and like going over the top. You could be someone that like shows up early, stays late, stuff like that, okay? Now, with the Ten of Cups in the reversal here, for some of you, this could be some kind of mental, I want to say mental ease or like mental release in a good way. Like it's like no longer a stress or a struggle having to deal with this family dynamic or this situation that was like a lot of arguing, a lot of effort spent, and it felt like maybe a waste of effort, but still you're no longer having to stress over this anymore. So for some of you, you could be feeling a lot better, okay, in this present situation because of a situation that's ending. It may be hard, but it's something that's easy. It's in some aspect easier for you, especially mentally, because it's not so stressful anymore. All right, let's get two more cards for Sagicorn, present situation. Seven of Wands. I want to get just that one and then pull one more for Sagicorn. Okay. Seven of Wands and the Two of Wands. Okay, so yeah. Sagicorn, first of all, you have the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Wands plus the Two of Wands is the Nine of Wands. So very clear that you're having some kind of completion, all right? You are leveling up. There's some kind of chapter maybe that is ending for you, okay? The Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. This means that you're working towards your goals. You know that something is going to work out for you, that you're going to achieve some level of success, and you're consciously working towards that. Two of Wands is putting in time, energy, and effort, planning, okay? Preparing, coordinating, trying to get this right, all right? This is you really putting in the effort, okay? I'm liking this with the Seven of Wands and the Two of Wands. Some of you could be dealing with obstacles with the Seven of Wands there. This can also represent a person or people that is coming up against someone that holds the high ground. If that's the case, it's probably unexpected. This guy has two different shoes on, which means that he was unprepared for this, okay? What else for Sagicorn? Five of Cups in the reversal, okay? You're healing, you're recovering, recovering, I don't think that's a word. You are recovering here, all right, from some kind. Usually this is healing or recovering from something that was emotionally upsetting or hurtful for you to go through, okay? You're forgiving someone or forgiving yourself. You're accepting something here, okay? Looking pretty good in the present situation. Let's look at November for you. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, beginning of the month of November for Sagicorn. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. All right, starting out with the Three of Wands. 10 of Cups, Five of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so Three of Wands this is putting in the time, energy, and effort. So this is what I read the Two of Wands in as a second ago. Okay, the Two of Wands is planning, preparing, coordinating. I read it the right way afterwards, but Three of Wands is putting in that time, energy, and effort, showing up. Okay, this means that you have been waiting to see some results for the time, energy, and effort that you've been putting in, but you haven't really seen the results, at least not the results that you've been looking for. Okay, could be a little bit of frustration over that for you, Sagicorn, but for a lot of you, you're going to continue putting in this time, energy, and effort, or you're being guided to at least. Okay, you have the Ten of Cups in the upright position again. Okay, at the beginning of November, Ten of Cups in the upright is happy family, happy home life, or it is some kind of happiness in oneself, or again, it's a completion. Okay, there's very clear energy already in your reading that you are going to have some kind of completion coming in, or for some of you, you've already had a completion. Now, what does that mean? That means that some chapter of your life is like ending. You're entering into a new phase or a new chapter, or you started a new job, moved into a new house, something like that. Started a new relationship maybe for some of you. Ten of Cups, happy family, happy home life. Now, we did get this in the reversal at the beginning of the reading, and for some of you, that could be the case, okay? Very much could be an upsetting situation with a love dynamic or a family dynamic at the beginning of the month of November here. Partly the reason that I say that is because of the Five of Cups. We are going to clarify, okay? The Five of Cups is someone that is upset, hurting, going through something that it's just hard for them to go through whatever it is emotionally speaking in this time, okay? Whatever it is that they're working through. This is usually depression or unhappiness as well. Queen of Cups is creativity. This also represents emotional regulation, emotional stability, not stellability, or whatever I was about to say there, okay? So Queen of Cups, this could be you showing up in the Queen of Cups is also someone that's emotionally sensitive, okay? Could be dealing with someone that's emotionally sensitive with the Five of Cups here. This doesn't have to be your energy. It kind of does look like two separate energies, but let's clarify and see. Let's look and see what's going on. Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, clarify the beginning of the month of November for Sagicorn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I've already shuffled the cards. I don't know why I keep shuffling them, but just to let you guys know that I do shuffle, okay? Three of Wands, you have the King of Wands. Ten of Cups, you have the Knight of Swords. Five of Cups, you have the King of Cups, and the Queen of Cups, you have the Death card. Wow. So I see a lot going on here, Sagicorn. Probably family dynamic, I would say. It just seems, you know, with the King of Wands and the King of Cups, most likely mom and dad, parents, something like that. Knight of Swords could be a sibling, okay? You also have the Ten of Cups here, which is a clear indication of family or love, okay? Could be your own kids, your own children. Could be that you're the parent, whatever. Okay, take it as it resonates. All of the above, right? So, what's the Five of Cups with the King of Cups, please? Three of Wands in the reversal. Okay. So, I see someone upset with you, Sagicorn, at the beginning of the month of November. And the reason that they are upset is because they think that you are arrogant, or they think that you are unorganized. They think that you're not prepared. They think that you're not taking like life seriously or something like this seriously, okay? What's the Three of Wands with the King of Wands, please? Holy Spirit and Holy Angels for Sagicorn. Okay, we have a pop out here for the end of the month of November. I'm going to leave that there. What's the Three of Wands with the King of Wands for Sagicorn? 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. We have the Death card at the bottom. Okay, you have the Death card in the reversal, and you also have the Death card down here at the bottom with the Queen of Cups. So what is the Death card in the reversal? One more time, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. King of Wands reverse. Very clear energy. Okay, you have someone here that you've been showing up. You have been putting in effort. Whatever it is that you are doing, if you continue doing it the way that you are doing it, it will manifest. It will grow. It will work out the way you want it to. You have someone here that firmly does not believe that, okay? It's most likely maybe a parental figure, maybe a significant other for some of you. I don't really see that unless they're old school or something. I don't know. This person does not see what you're doing as something that's going to be beneficial or something that's going to work, okay? you have a clear indication that you're on the right path. I can tell you that. You have the Death card in the upright position. This is a change, a transformation. The light, okay, well, I'm not even sure if this card necessarily has it, but okay, you have the light here. There's always some light on the Death card somewhere, and it represents the light at the end of the tunnel. Usually it's some kind of flower. It doesn't always have to be, okay, but it represents the light at the end of the tunnel. You have a very clear indication from Spirit that the path that you are on, it is going to lead to some kind of progress or lead to where you want to be, okay? And in the month of November, you're going to see an indication that you're on the right track, or you are on the right path whenever it comes to that, okay? All right, with the middle of the month of November here, you have the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So someone here is feeling stuck. It doesn't look like you. You have the Seven of Wands there at the very beginning of the reading as well. Seven of Wands is a card of conviction, okay? Knowing that something is going to work out for you is half the battle. You're working towards something because you've already seen this in your mind's eye, all right? You've planned for this to happen, and now you're working towards that. Someone's stressed about that, or someone's feeling stuck. It's like they're basing their progress or their success or something like this on what you have going on, and they're like, oh, I can't do it. Sagicorn's doing so much better than I am, so I don't even know what to do about this situation, or something like that, all right? It's like they're mentally keeping themselves trapped somehow. With the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Three of Cups. I feel that you are a very independent person, okay? For some of you, in the middle of the month of November, you could be going out, celebrating with friends or family in some way. I think November is partly Sagittarius energy, or is it Scorpio? Scorpio, I don't remember, yeah. Yes, continue watching. Some kind of pause. Stop, stop, stop. And bring back Stacy, Madonna. Way before Nirvana, there was U2 and Blondie. Okay, keep it pushing. Anyway, in the middle of the month of November here, you have the Nine of Pentacles with the Three of Cups. Some of you could be celebrating with friends or family, going out, all right? Maybe you're going to the club or the bar or the movies or the bowling alley, depending on depending on where you're at in life. Okay, this could be an indication that you're going to meet someone if you're single, all right? If you are already with someone, this could be that you're having a good time, or you're spending a little bit more time with people instead of spending so much time, like I was saying at the beginning of the reading, trying to get to your goals. Like you're super focused, you're tunnel visioned, you're working towards it, and you don't have no distractions here, but that can also like kind of burn you out after a while. And it's like sometimes you get exactly all of that you're looking for, and you realize like you missed out on a lot of stuff, or maybe you're not actually happy with all of these things, or something to that nature. So this is you kind of slowing down a little bit in the month of November, possibly meeting someone if you're single. There's definitely an indication that you could be meeting someone here, all right? With the Magician, you have the Three of Wands. You have the Three of Wands 3 times in your reading already, okay, right? Or no, at least twice. Three of Wands reversed here. Three of Wands in the upright over here at the beginning of the month. And now in the middle of the month with the Three of Wands, you have the Magician card, okay? The Magician card clarified by the Three of Wands. Excuse me. This is Spirit, I'm telling you, okay? The Magician is manifesting something from nothing, utilizing what you already have. So if you've been putting in time, energy, and effort, and whoever this reading is for, Sagicorn, you have, all right? Somebody don't believe in whatever that you're pursuing or putting in effort over here at the beginning of the month, but this is Spirit letting you know it's going to work out, okay? You are manifesting it, okay? You're utilizing what you got. You're being skillful. You're putting in the time, energy, and effort, maybe even dealing with a little bit of frustration because you don't see the results that you want yet, but you're showing up, okay? If you keep showing up, it will manifest, okay? With the Five of Swords, you have the Five of Pentacles. There is clearly someone feeling some kind of way here towards you, about you, something, okay? Five of Swords is usually someone that is egotistical, someone that's sharp and pointed with their words, someone that's kind of rude, all right? Someone that's trying to control situations. They try to be in control, okay? Five of Pentacles is someone feeling left out in the cold or kicked to the curb or just left out in some kind of way, all right? They feel like you don't care. They feel abandoned. So you are, I would say, dealing with someone like this. Is that the case? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. Holy Spirit and Holy Angels. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, yes. And it's because of a new start or a new beginning, or could very well be whatever it is that you're working towards here, working out the way you want it to. It's like actually starting to work out. Now someone's like stressed, or they're feeling left out, or they just can't believe it, something like this, okay? You also have the Five of Wands here at the end of the month, which is 555. So what is that? Give me a second, I'll look it up. All right, so the quick answer is transformation, change, and new beginnings, okay? It's a message from the universe indicating that significant shifts are occurring in your life, encouraging you to embrace these changes and trust in your abilities. Again, like one more time, reiterating that you need to trust in your abilities and whatever it is that you're pursuing or whatever it is that you want to pursue in some way or another. You're putting in effort getting a plan together in your mind, or you're putting in effort physically getting yours together in order to do whatever this is. Whatever it is that you're doing, Sagicorn, you're on the right track. It's going to manifest. Whatever you can see yourself doing, you have the ability to bring it in. You just got to put in that effort. You're obviously doing that here, whether it's mentally or physically. It's just you got to get ready for the next step, okay? Because whatever this is coming in for you. Let's look at the end of the month of November. You have the Five of Wands. This is conflict or competition. This can be arguments, or it can be realizing that you're on two different pages with someone. It's just like, I thought we were on the same page, but obviously we are not. You have the Eight of Wands. This is quick results. This can represent traveling, moving, or going on vacation. And, you know, with everything that we have otherwise in the reading, as far as what you're working towards, as far as what you have coming in for you, Sagicorn, I would say that this Eight of Wands is quick results in whatever that you're building or growing, okay? With the Sun card, you have the King of Swords. The Sun card is success, usually after struggle, okay? We don't have any clarification cards here. This King of Swords popped out earlier. I just want to let you guys know, okay? King of Swords is someone that thinks things through from all perspectives. They're very mentally clear on what they want or where they're going. And the King of Swords is not afraid to cut out anyone or anything from their energy that does not need to be there, okay? You have the Ten of Wands, which is a weight or a burden that's on someone's shoulders at this time. It is most likely the Five of Wands energy, someone that you're dealing with. For some of you, it might be you, but we're going to clarify and see, okay? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, clarify the end of the month of November for Sagicorn today, please. Why do I keep shuffling? Five of Wands, you have the Star card. Eight of Wands, you have the Nine of Pentacles. The Sun card, you have the Page of Wands. And the Ten of Wands, you have the Page of Swords, okay? Okay, pretty specific message here. You do have the Sun and the Star, okay? They're not clarifying each other, but the Star is clarifying the Five of Wands, which means that you're getting some kind of recognition, or again, you do have some kind of, I don't think I said this in your reading actually, but I think you do have a very strong connection to spirit. I said again, but I think you do have a very strong spiritual connection or a strong connection to spirit here. With the Sun, you have the Star card that can represent fame and fortune, okay? Some of you, if you have a channel, a TikTok or a platform or YouTube or whatever, it might be getting a lot more attention here in some way. Others of you might just be getting more attention in general. You do have two page cards here, the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. I normally would not read something like this or pick this out in my reading, but for some of you, if you have a kid that does acting or I don't know, whatever, then if they have some kind of sport or talent that they have, they could be getting a lot of attention in some kind of way. Very specific message. That's obviously not going to be for everyone, okay? With the Five of Wands, you have the Star card, okay? There could be some arguing here or disagreements, maybe over your beliefs or your belief system. It could just be also that you're dealing with issues, you're dealing with maybe a disagreement or competition or conflict, and this is Spirit letting you know with the Star card here that God still has your back, okay? Like you still have a strong connection to Spirit. Everything's gonna work out. This is temporary, okay? The Five of Wands is a temporary energy. It can't stay there. So even if you are dealing with this is Spirit letting you know, like number one, Spirit's got your back. Number two, it could be because of the fact that Spirit's got your back that some people are feeling some kind of way. It doesn't have to be, but it's possible. With the Eight of Wands, you have the Nine of Pentacles here. Yeah, you've had the Nine of Pentacles also 3 times in your reading. Very clear message. I can't remember, is it in the middle? I know that you have it at the very beginning of the reading over here in the reversal. I believe you had it in the middle as well. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, 5, 5, 8, 7. What's that? Yeah, 9 of Pentacles right there in the middle of the month. So you've got it 3 times in your reading. very much an independent person. You don't need other people. This is spirit letting you know at the end of the month of November that if you're pulling your energy back, if you're going more into independent mode or setting firmer boundaries, then you're going to get some quick results because of this, okay? It's kind of like you're learning where your boundaries need to be in the different relationships that you have, because there is an indication of love here in the middle of the month, which means that you're probably letting your boundaries down in some aspect to some extent. But then also at the end of the month here, there's some kind of conflict or competition. So you're having to put those boundaries back up or set them firmer in different ways with different people, okay? With the Sun card, you have the Page of Wands here. Some of you are taking action on your goals, enjoying every moment, and you're getting some kind of success because of that. I feel like that's kind of what you've been doing throughout this reading anyway, with the Three of Wands continuously popping up. Maybe you had a hobby that you did anyway, and maybe you decided to start recording it, okay? And you're like, I should monetize this because I'm gonna do this anyway. The people that like crochet or do stuff like make things out of wood or any, that's exactly what I would do. I would record myself doing it every single time if I was going to do it anyway. Personally, I don't have those specific skills, but if I did, I would record myself doing it. I work on my truck sometimes. I don't even do it that much, but whenever I do, I record that shit most of the time, okay? Because everything is content. You can make money from it. But there's certain things that I do specifically that I don't record because it's like my thing that I don't want to record. You know what I mean? So very important. Could be an indication. This could be an eye opener for you, Sagicorn. If there's something that you have a hobby that you already do, this could be something that you are doing or have an idea to do, okay? With the Ten of Wands, you have the Page of Swords here. So there is definitely someone peeping in, you know, trying to look at your social media or maybe asking about you through acquaintances or friends or whatever. This person's feeling the weight, they're feeling the heaviness, they're like, shit, you know, it's probably someone that you had to fallen out with the Five of Wands, the argument or whatever. This is spirit letting you know they're still wondering what you got going on. They haven't dropped this and moved on or whatever, okay? Obviously, but still. All right, let's get Big Bubba Mac to clarify some of this reading for you, and then we'll get an Elemental Empath Oracle card at the end of the reading, okay? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Big Bubba Mac, show me the cards that I need to see for Sagicorn today, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we have not available. So you could be not available to someone. Someone's not available to you. Something about not available here. What else? Cosmic Insight Oracle card. So let's get a Cosmic Insight Oracle card for you. Let's get the one off the top. What's it say? They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. Okay. So, if you were wondering, yes, someone will be back. Expect to hear from them soon. Okay, so we have can't get you out their head. So somebody cannot get you out of their head. They're thinking about you all the time. You have a condo living up there, living rent-free. Okay, we have the next Mystic Red Rose Oracle card. So let's see what the next Mystic Red Rose Oracle card is. One off the top says... Death. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform. What's dead is dead. Yeah, you're done with this relationship. This is done. It's over with. You are not going back. And we have mad. So somebody's mad about it. Somebody's mad at you or you're mad at someone. Okay, very clearly, you ain't going back. All right, what else for Sagicorn today, please? Holy Spirit and Holy Angels. Scorpio. Okay, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could have Scorpio somewhere in your chart. Something about Scorpio. Are they running or are you? Could be a twin flame connection. You could be dealing with a runner-chaser dynamic. All right, who's the runner? Who's the chaser? I feel like if they messed up, you're not giving this person another chance, though. All right, we have shower. Somebody could be trying to shower you with love or shower you with gifts. Maybe they think about you in the shower or something. We have blocked. You could have blocked this person. They could have blocked you. Something about blocked is significant here. Someone could be feeling blocked creatively. Okay. We have annoying. You could find this annoying, this person, this situation. Something about this could be annoying. Maybe you find me annoying. Okay. What else for Sagicorn today, please? We have you. Something about you is significant. Someone's first, middle, or last name could start with a U. What else? How did I miss this? So Someone was not expecting you to do whatever it is that you're doing or whatever it is that you've done. They're like, how did I miss this? How did Sagicorn do this without me knowing, okay? We have drink some kombucha. You could be someone that drinks kombucha already, all right? This is a gut-healthy probiotic drink. Could be beneficial for you to drink kombucha if you don't already drink it. One more for Sagicorn to pull it all together, please. All right, we have candle. Yeah, somebody's wishing for you to come back. They just wish you would come back. Just forget all this ever happened. It'll be all right. Sweep it under the rug. All right, let's get an Elemental Empath Oracle card. Just to let you know, Sagicorn, these passages are pretty long, okay? So bear with me because it might take me a minute to read through it. If you are already heading out, thank you all so much for the new likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you for your donations, and if you would like to book a personal reading, all of the information about that will be in the description box below. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, that will be down there. And be sure to check out New Age Lifestyle Shop while you're down there. We got a lot of great things in the shop waiting for you. Go check it out, okay? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, show me the cards that I need to see for Sagicorn for the month of November. What do they need to focus on? What do they need to know? What do they need to see? Very clear. It just pops right out. What do we got? Breath, element of air, and card number 8. Some of you could be a life path number 8, okay? Let's read it. Where's it at? There it is. Card number 8. 7 and 8. Breath. Okay. So this is your card, just in case if you didn't get to see it. This is your card. Let's read it. The breath is central to everything. Cultures all around the world connect the breath with our life force energy. Without it, we die. It is vital to our existence. Connect to the breath. This card is very simple. This card is a very simple reminder for you to breathe. Invite in the breath as often as you can. When you feel overwhelmed, stressed, stuck in your head, or emotional, take a deep breath. Feel it go in and out. Slow breathing can have an incredible impact on your nervous system and energy flow. I feel like I'm thinking way too much about it now. All right. You can also breathe when you feel good. Inhale and let the air fill your lungs with life-giving oxygen. Immerse in the feeling of being alive. Breath also has a powerful ability to calm down the mind, especially if you are overwhelmed. If you find yourself stuck in your head and your thoughts, slow down and return to the breath. Don't overthink it, just breathe. Potential blocks. A potential block to breath is breathing too fast or too little. When we are stressed, we tend to hold our breath or we breathe shallowly and not fully. Take more time to notice how you are breathing. If you find it difficult or if you have anxiety, count your inhales and exhales. See exercise. An exercise you can do. Practice counting your inhales and exhales. Take 2 minutes and practice one of 2 types of breathing. One is box breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Then exhale for 4 seconds and hold for 4 seconds. Repeat. This is great for regulating yourself. You can lengthen the number of seconds, just keep it the same on each end. Relax as you do so. The other type is for calming the nervous system. Breathe in for 4 seconds and out for 6. A longer exhale is great for calming nerves and anxiety. As you practice, you can lengthen the exhale even more. Happy breathing. All right, so that's actually one of the shorter cards. So, all right, Sagicorn. In the month of November, it could be beneficial for you to focus on your breath, okay? Breath work is very important. I would also recommend meditation. That's basically the same thing. It's just a little bit more beneficial, I would say, okay? So try to keep that in the back of your mind. Sagicorn, thank you all so much for the new likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. You guys are amazing. Thank you for your donations. Please hit the hype button at the bottom of the video. The hype button is underneath the like, comment, share, and subscribe. That will push my videos farther out into the algorithm and is greatly appreciated. If If you would like to book a personal reading or follow me on social media, all of the information about that will be in the description box below. And be sure to check out New Age Lifestyle Shop while you're down there. We got a lot of great things in the shop waiting for you. Love you guys. Keep your head up. Keep moving forward. And as always, love yourself first. We'll see you later.